Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 2nd-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Bringing it out, it's Price. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Set it down for the offense. First down. first play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes a tackle and picks up nice yards.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
What a great throw here.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And then first down, they go right back to him. And the ball to the ground. The defense recovers the fumble.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
First down here for this offense. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. Try to run it with the option. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And the wideout goes in motion. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Michigan. It was a foot race and he won it.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. He puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Price. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. In the clear at the 25. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking downfield. It's long. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Pump over the middle. It's low. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again? Or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's a quarterback keeper.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Running out of time in the pocket. And a sophomore making an impact play.
How about Notre Dame sending it back here? Here he comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. Well, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history in playing linebacker.
Consecutive losses. We need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Back to pass. It's Daniels. Quick throw to the left side. And it's complete downfield. And they keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Hands off to the left. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback's got it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to hold the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could how they worked hard on that in practice.
Now it's second down here. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. And the defense brings him down. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They'll run the option. He hands it to the back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive. Running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
The Wolverines will look to convert here on fourth down. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to fourth down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
They're going to run the option. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They always seem to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman. Rocket, who is dynamic. Most recently,
breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Crosses the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved it into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Here's the second down play. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a first down. Linebacker shifting around now. He'll hand it off. Breaking tackles. Finds room at the 30. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. And the back now goes in motion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend.
And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Irish. The defense adds 6 points. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. It's an option look. Breaking free at the 35. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
And the single back takes the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second, hey, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Defense all over the option play. Quarterback couldn't even get the pitch off. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They'll try to run it with the option. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. They'll hand it off.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Receiver makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback's got it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He escapes the sack. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Dropping back, it's Orgy. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Crucial third down play coming up. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying for a fourth down completion. And the completion made. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
They'll run it from the gun. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside and the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Looking to throw again. It's a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Lights off a defender. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. To throw, it's long. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Aiming for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Gets loose on the scramble, picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. There's the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Wolverines with 1st and 10 here.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air.
He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Michigan. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And the hands team able to recover the football. The Notre Dame offense back out on the field. One more first down should do it, but remember, the defense has all 3 timeouts remaining. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Boy, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Offense operating from the pistol. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. Send the back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
offense getting set up. Here's second down. Gonna run it. It's low. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made over the middle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on 3rd down. Now to set up a pivotal 4th down play. The question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He's got some room and some blockers here.
Well, when you take a chance, sometimes things tend to backfire on you. Conventional wisdom says to run the ball, no matter what the down and distance is, to work that clock and win this game the shortest way. You take the chance, you're aggressive, and it ends up backfiring with the interception.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back to pass. It's Daniels. Trying to extend the play. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. They'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Direct snap to the back. Crosses the 10-yard line. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down. This would be a really long field goal try from here. They'll hustle to the line. Defense is coming after him. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 25. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles. They can get outside. And they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock.
It leads to 2nd down.
Here we go. One of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And with 3 seconds to go, this field goal will send us to overtime. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. No problem. Knocks it right through. And we're all tied up now. The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Second down after that previous play. To the air, it's Orgy. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they get him down after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Cut quickly. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that 1st down?
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. A handoff from the shotgun. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. We will lose yardage on that play. So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that puts them back on top.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. Handoff in a single back formation. Will he score here? And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
What a great job by this entire unit. The coaches, the players, everybody keeping their composure as this game goes into overtime. They didn't panic. They did what they needed to do, and they come out of this game with a win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of